Here, I'm just here for the jacket, man. I don't know what you're talking about. The first person I'd like to thank is, I'm not sure back in 1994 who was in charge of admissions, but it's a good thing they didn't take common sense into consideration. I was fine academically, but I grew up being a Hurricane fan, and it's an honor to be up here, with a lot of athletes that I grew up idolizing. But something happened in high school where, for some reason, I wanted to be a Florida State Seminole or an LSU Tiger. I'm sorry. But, most guys that sit up here and they can tell you the day they committed to whatever school they went to and how proud they were and what a big moment it was. And I remember mine, and I remember Laser Collazo calling me and every Monday and saying, come be a Hurricane, come be a Hurricane. I was like, I don't want to. I want to be a Seminole, I want to be a Tiger. And finally one day they said, well, what's the last time that Jamie Shoup called you or Skip Bertman called you? I said, well, they haven't called me yet. He said, well, they don't want you then. I said, fine, I'll be a Hurricane. And that's the way I committed. But it's a good thing I take common sense into the admissions office. But I'd like to thank God, and believe me when I tell you that I've been blessed in many ways, and athletically is the least of them. I've been blessed with a great family, a mom that I can count on. Every time I put on a Hurricane uniform at home, I knew she was sitting right next to the bullpen, the home side bullpen, and she would never let anybody eat or drink a soda or a hamburger or anything while I was pitching, because she didn't understand how they weren't as nervous as she was. But she was always there, and my sister that I always kid around that, Lynette, she's here today, that I was blessed with two moms. It's an older sister that always looked out after me and never let me do wrong, and when I did, she was there to tell me right away. I had a father that unfortunately wasn't around, long enough, but the people that were around to know him were blessed by his, everything that he taught them, the way that he helped people, and he made me who I am today, and I'm very grateful, and I thank God every day for him, and he's made me the man that I am today, and hopefully I could be half the father that he was to me, that, I could be to my son and my daughter. But, my wife, Isha, I don't know how many of you guys have ever dated a Latin woman or married one. I was a little superstitious, when I was playing. And I don't know how many of you guys have tried to tell a Latin woman that I can't talk to you or see you tonight because I'm pitching tomorrow. I tried that, and surprisingly, I got away with it. That's how understanding she was. It didn't go by too smooth the first few times, but it did. After a while, she understood me, and that's just the way I was. And she was very understanding. She's a big part of who I am today as well. And she makes me a lot better person. And I thank her for that every day. Coaches, I wish I could tell Coach Morris that, I took him to his first 4 World Series, but, he was smart enough to put me in there every weekend, so I got to give him a little bit of credit. But, he was a great coach, and I'll thank him, and I'll always be grateful, not only for my playing days, but more importantly, my coaching days, and giving me a career after playing. That's a big step for athletes, what they can do after playing, and he's given me an opportunity, a great one, that was pretty much a no-brainer. Going to Miami made me a lot smarter. And back in 2003, I was in spring training with the Texas Rangers, and he called me on a Sunday morning, left me a message. I was in camp, so I didn't get the message till after our workouts were done. But he called me and wanted to talk to me, and I called him back, and he offered me the job. And I almost said no the first time when I was in high school, but like I said, 4 years at Miami made me a lot smarter, and I wasn't going to make the same mistake twice. I'm going to think about it. So, thanks to him, thanks to him, I'm back here again, and it's just a new career, and it's at the place that I love, I truly love, and it's made me who I am today, and it's given me a chance to, meet my wife and have the kids that I have, and more importantly, give my mom and my sister a chance to watch me play for 4 extra years, where if I had gone away to that little school up in North Florida or somewhere in Louisiana, they might have not gotten a chance. So I'm very grateful to the University of Miami family. Other coaches, Laser Collazo, which was the pitching coach when I was here, I would say that 2 people really believed in me when I was in high school, and it should be one, because my mom, you can't count your mom. She always thinks you're the best, so she was the other one. But he always believed in me. He's the one that kept calling and kept saying that, we want you here and want you to come here, and he's the reason I came. So I really would like to thank him, and I wouldn't be here today without him. So I'd like to thank him, and it's the committee. It's a great honor. Like I said, this is for a hometown kid, and seeing some of these names, and Maurice Crum, I was telling him earlier today, I remember one of my first baseball games, and the biggest cheer they got was for a football player that got a bleeder between the second and first baseman. Got jammed like you wouldn't believe. But that was the loudest cheer they got that day. So, but it's an honor to be up here with him and the rest of the athletes up here, and just be in the Hall of Fame with everybody else. So thank you very much, and honor to be here.
Congratulations, baby. Tie, don't forget that tie.